Hey there, members of the Graveyard, and welcome back to more Outer Worlds 2. I hate stealth missions, but it looks like we don't have a choice. Looks like the game is gonna force me. Does this do anything? Big picture, calculated risk. Back to work. Is there anything about the actual experiment? Oh, we already found, actually, I remember. We already figured out what they're doing. They're making a pocket universe. And that's not good. Pocket galaxy, pocket universe. It's not good.
I'm no tenured archivist, but that sounds dangerously unstable. Oh well.
Okay, so what happens? Like, what if we mess the stealth up? Is it just like over?
Hostile ahead. What's the play, Commander?
I'm gonna use science. Slightly rotate the exquisitely well-calibrated amalgamation of elements by 0.01 degrees counterclockwise. The microwave is starting. Your changes here should have some effect on the experimented results.
No, just me then, I see.
Oh no! Good thing he turned around slower than I've ever seen anyone turn around ever. Unconfigure Alta Vita sample. This can be used to send an Alta Vita sample from here into the experiment test chambers. A pre-configured sample is on hand and ready to be sent at the appointed time. Its nucleon levels have already been precisely configured to coax simulated life from the primordial soup of the micro-universe. Do not, under any circumstances, combine it with an unconfigured sample or send an unconfigured sample in its place. With your lack of training, both would be obvious, but especially if you simply sent an unconfigured sample. Inexpertly Alta Vitae symbol here from the experiment. So now I need to... Oh, we need the pre-configured one. There it is. Combine the samples into something particularly strange. Okay, so this isn't really a stealth mission. There's one guy. And I'm assuming we could just bonk him on the head. I'm gonna do the weirdly reconfigured Alta Vitae mixture. Sending it up. Put that in your primordial soup and stuff it. Are you gonna turn around the second I want to go to the other room?
All solutions precede problems.
That's like one of my least favorite things about stealth games. When you decide to like, oh, I'm gonna go now, and then the guy's like, okay, I'm turning around now. What are we doing here? As I have repeatedly stated, it is inordinately tricky matter to set all components of this test in the correct manner to simulate a functional micro-universe. Even the slight error could undermine our vitally important efforts here. For the seemingly infinite time, maximum uranium flow is absolutely required for the highest probability of experiment success. If the flow is less than 500 gallons per minute, test results will be entirely skewed. Locking final settings should only be done after uranium flow. This can only be done once. Toggling it. And toggling it. And toggling it. Do not alter.
2, 3, 5,
I have altered.
1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8.
Do not alter. I have altered. How am I gonna get... Do I just have to sit here and wait for him to go? Okay, he turned around quite quickly. Lock it.
Something wrong back there? Hello?
No. Everything's fine. Unless there's a dude chilling out in here that we just don't know of. The in-rays. Pick up 100% Crabble. Novice empiricist Pelfrey. God damn these fucking words. Oh my god, the sciencey wincy bullshit words, man. As one hopes, you should recall, in-rays act as a capable proxy for the cosmic rays that constantly bathe all matter in our universe. For our present experiment, in-rays must be fired continuously through the tubes leading to the test chamber in order to provide desired test results. Fail-safe measures that maintain this stream are accessible in the ventilation shafts. Theoretically, the failure of a single fail-safe could be acceptable, but this has been untested thus far and could cause the stream to vacillate in a wild and or uneven manner. Please note that if it's necessary to temporarily interrupt the stream, use the failsafe switch in the room and not the one in the ventilation shaft, because if something goes wrong, it's more difficult to detect if the one in the vents has been thrown. Yours in science. I need one in vent. There is thing in vent. I disable. And then I lock it in. And now we need to get home. I must get home. Please don't turn around. Don't turn around, please. Thank you. Now it's time for you to go.
Hard to get in a good sleep cycle. These constant permutations upsetting everyone's natural rhythm.
It's time for you to go now. Sir? Thank you. Good lord. Goodbye. Thank you for playing. Have a nice day. And nothing in the bathroom. Okay. I have, Oh, right. I came down a, like, shaft. I can't get up. Oh, nice. What if I didn't have the double jump thing? Would I just be absolutely screwed? I'm back.
If you're done, evaluating my work and all settings are final, enter the terminal command to void the oxygen from the test chamber. The experiment will then begin.
For science. Uh-oh. We're all gonna die.
Did it work? Did it work? See, was it a success? What happened?
Hold the applause just yet. I need to run the numbers. I'm sending the others back up to you. They can describe the proceedings in detail.
I shall await their arrival. Anchor's Brun out. That is how these messages end, yes? If not,
Just
farewell.
pretending to be an
The
agent?
results of the experiment will be a career-ending embarrassment for Anchoress Brun, but she won't accept this lightly. We'll need to do more.
Yes, our next steps here will be crucial. I know this type of mission well. Granted, my targets were always meticulously well researched beforehand.
You'll need to convince her, destroy her logic, end this research for good.
Okay. Well, how the fuck are we supposed to do that?
All it requires is a forceful array of incisive argumentation, logical reasoning, coercive persuasion, and cognitive contortioning.
You mean one of our old brain-off maneuvers? Really? That's what the rank and file in our old department used to call it. Provost Bolding considered it a casual moniker unbefitting of an order scientician.
Brain off?
Give up on science, logic, and reason entirely. Then no one will ever dare continue the research again. Between you and Marisol, it should be a light challenge.
I can't wait. All right. Seriously, this is our only option? All right, well, none of that sounds
Against
easy.
an order anchorite isn't entirely without risk. We could employ certain other methods to deal with her. From our former department's playbook.
Oh, yes, a book you wrote titled Making an Execution Look Like an Accident. Despite the moral quandary ideally involved, unseen consequences still abound.
That's hyperbolic at best. Data suggests significantly fewer unpredicted outcomes than outright murder, if properly executed. And I'm quite capable of skewing results in our favor.
And here I thought you'd begun to change.
What are the potential drawbacks to a logic bomb?
Success isn't guaranteed. A fair degree of cleverness is required. But you would have the help of someone reasonably intellectually nimble.
I would be willing and on hand to assist, and the other option would remain if we botch it.
Okay. Well, seems like you have a clear preference here, Marisol. We should try to undermine her confidence. If we fail, accidental death is our fallback.
Seems reasonable. Appreciate you listening. Murder shouldn't be our first option here. Too many drawbacks, both mathematically and ethically.
Honestly, I'm relieved as well. I have been trying to be different. From the person others believe me to be.
From the
Marisol.
legend. If you're retiring as the endpoint, we'll need to find you a colorful new sobriquet.
This is my first brain off. Any advice?
Typical argumentation may prove useless, and she'll likely see through most attempts at deception. Be clever, unpredictable, surprise her. But in the event you should fail, you'll need a viable backup plan, or it will erase any chance of success.
Well, I have the
completely.
Roostabout
The Anchors is housed in a
background.
test chamber
I wonder if that'll come
similar
into
to
play
this one.
here.
It's been refurbished with some rather tacky furniture, but much of the old experimental apparatus remains. There is a hatch near the elevator upstairs. An external ledge leads to a vent system that can connect the two chambers. Doing so will expose the Anchoress to a lethal atmosphere. I'll need to make an announcement afterward that an accident has occurred tied into the experiment.
For an extemporaneous plan, it's not a bad one. What if the Anchoress realizes what we're doing and calls for help?
I'll cut off her comms when she begins pleading. Oh, that sounds even more heartless when I say it out loud.
All right,
Please choose wisely.
I mean, I've got medical and science. I'll try my best.
Here's the hatch key in case you need it. May all your endeavors elicit expected results.
I've got science and medical. Surely I'll be able to do something. Go back up to the Anchoress and my teammates teleport through the doors. Sure. That's normal. It's a natural. Hello, Anchoress.
There you are. You saw the experiment through to the end, yes?
Of course.
The data hasn't arrived yet, so please do tell. Was it as beautiful as I imagined? Any inklings to the result? Or perhaps I oughtn't to have recloistered myself till after the experiment concluded, Well, don't just stand there. Tell me everything.
I don't think the universe was supposed to be that color. It looked hungover.
What? Are you all right? Did you hit your head coming up here? I mean, what is that supposed to mean? It couldn't. Wait. Let's start from the beginning. Step me through your understanding of what's
Absolutely.
gone awry.
Absolutely. The staff you've assembled lack the necessary skill to pull off such a test. The experiment was deeply flawed at a conceptual level.
Not sure what gave you that impression, but I guarantee they are a hand-picked group of top-order scientists, all fiercely committed. No shirkers or malingerers among them. What else concerned you?
The test assumes universal constants never vary. Can you be absolutely certain of that?
Everyone knows probabilistic variance doesn't occur. That's established bedrock. Not that I spend much time in the lab myself. And, well, with science, one is never truly certain. This was just a start. Such models typically make an enormous amount of errors at first. All quite expected. An anticipated setback, nothing more. It simply needs to be revised and refined. You certainly seem to be making a lot out of this, though, one must say.
Or maybe one or two of us isn't taking things seriously enough. Empress Chow doubted your plans. Her final words claimed you've been swayed by flattery.
I miss her skepticalness and insight. If we could agree on a topic, there could be little doubt in its logic and rectitude. Look, there may be some validity to some of your points, yes. But we'll improve. We will continue to stride forward. There's absolutely no need for all this doom and gloom.
Improving the model and methodology won't fix the underlying research being bad science.
Why, I'm shocked. I'm certainly glad Sir Bujold isn't present to hear such a needlessly provocative and deplorable accusation. There is no call for that sort of meanness in the scientific field. And I can personally attest that it is categorically untrue. Now, is that all? Because I think I've had enough of all this. Everything we've done here is built off Sir Bujold's research, which is quite brilliant.
If you like poor statistical approaches, ineffective operation, and unwarranted conclusions.
It sounds like you have some expertise in the field and have scrutinized her work quite thoroughly. Mayhap I ought to give it another look. Ah, the experiment data just arrived in my terminal. Allow me to eyeball it a moment. Perhaps there's something here to help prove or disprove any of what you've been saying. There was some variance to the input data. Not far beyond acceptable parameters, but curious. Could explain the failure.
Still sounds within the margin of error. I maintain the underlying science is off. You're grasping. The foundations of everything you've been doing here is unsound. I don't know. We're gonna say I maintain that the underlying science is off.
Oh, come. One bad test wouldn't mean the science is completely flawed. This has been a difficult conversation. Challenging, disputatious, at times compelling. Yet I remain unswayed.
If I may, I have a point I'd like to add.
Sure, by all means.
There's a critical flaw in Sir Bujold's approach I think best illustrated by this English phrase. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. I much appreciate this jest. Very simple, yet clever. Because in English, the word like can mean similar to or I prefer. And flies can be to soar, or plural of the insect. Through this perspective, it functions, makes sense, is humorous even. But in another language where words' meanings differ slightly, it does not. The framework we interpret the statement from changes,
Oh no.
thus rendering it uninterpretable. False. Bujold's method of shortcutting the universal equation is much the same.
It lacks context. When you extrapolate the data from the mini-universe to the larger one, the information itself may scale correctly, but fail to interrelate. This little colloquy has proven rather arduous, and your points fail to... Wait. Considered as a whole... Damn it. No, I see it now.
Yes.
You are correct.
I'm the best scientist.
We have obstinately and misguidedly blundered along here. The flaws in Bujold's research now seem apparent. Time for me to admit my errors. I'll need to inform everyone. Shut down research and operations. What will I do now? There's no place for me. Go.
Her eyes don't move. There's no emotion in her face. Okay. And a level up.
This is Anchor's Burn.
Good. I'm juicing the science. Can't stop me from being a scientist.
Unfortunate announcement.
I get a perk?
Our experiment today was a failure. Our line of inquiry has
All right.
proven it
Take me down.
intrinsically flawed.
Like all the way down.
By canceling all related research, shuttering the program.
I understand now why they say never meet your heroes, Intercessor Delgado. You've truly been an enormous disappointment. A key experiment fails and Anchor's Brun abandons vital research right after you and your consort arrive. And we are all to believe
get
these
off
events
it.
were unrelated?
That's circumstantial and more than a mite bit paranoid. I expect better from an order scientician. Even one from the Department of Applied Scientism.
Don't think I don't see your handprints all over this, Delgado.
If we dug deeply into the research, you'd have noted its faulty reasoning.
That might have worked on Anchor's Brun, but I've talked to more than 4 people in the last 10 years. I'm not buying it. The Anchoress, poor trusting soul that she was, may have believed you were here in good faith, but I don't. You're looking more and more like enemies to me.
I hope you don't stick with that. Anchor's Brun talked a good game, but overlooked the shoddy science involved in the
The
test.
Anchoress is one of the finest minds the Order has ever produced. I'm well versed in manipulative prevarication from feckless mutineers. Try again. Or try facing a gauntlet of well-trained exemplars. I could always choose for you.
I don't have science 20, damn it! You've all put an outsized amount of faith in Seer Bujol's science. She's a fraud. So you see far more than the Anchoress then. You realize she's smarter than you, yes?
Are you done? I know you're to blame. I just wanted to see how far you were gonna take this. Fellow exemplar.
Okay, well, prepare to dodge. No, where are you going?
Reviving me is strategically optimal.
Oh god. They are storming our right side. You did this to yourselves. Actually getting pushed back here. Exemplar Schmemplar. Yo, someone come up here and actually try to go toe-to-toe with me. I dare you. Oh, right. I forgot about this gun. Hello. Who is next? I guess I could reload. Or I could get my people up. Come on. Excuse me. Oh, I have DOTs on me, so I can't revive.
Back in business.
Who's shooting me with the fire gun?
Thank you.
Give me 1 second.
Can't attack. Not there. They're benumbed. Locking them down.
That's not good.
Practicing some battlefield medicine.
Commander, throwing energy your way.
You know what? I'm taking a big hit. You're not long for this world. Oh god, oh god, oh god, there's still so many of them left. My bad. big hit. It's hard to aim this thing. Oh, good healing. Good healing it is. Goo gun. Who's next? Goo gun. Don't tell me there's still one more. Well, that was quite the thrilling ending. It was actually a tough fight. My inhaler charges are suffering. I will need to buy more materials. Who the hell is making that noise? Sorry, I need to loot these bodies. Oh, just a scientist. Just a scientist. No need to cause a fuss. I've gained the aggravator. And what, pray tell, is that? Fires tiny plasma heated pellets that goad enemies. Oh, it's a plasma gun. Interesting. Not one for plasma. I think we're good with our current setup. I actually quite like the guns that we use. Got a precision gun, we've got a spray and pray gun, although I really wish there was a better optic for this thing. Oh, we can put an optic on it. Mother! We will be addressing that. Leave you me. Definitely need to put a goddamn optic on this thing. What is it? What is it considered? A marksman rifle. Okay. Need to find marksman rifle modifications. Hello, Bujold. Sorry we weren't able to end this peacefully.
Look who it is. The legendary former head intercessor of the Order. Another mission successfully completed. Made it through all that without a scratch, hmm? Glad to see. Here's a future I'd always hoped for. You listened. Didn't just rush in like, I am Marisol Delgado. I am always right, even when I'm wrong.
The credit or blame belongs to the commander here. It was their decision, ultimately.
Yes.
You forget I know you. You always thought you knew better. No one could ever convince you of anything. Before, that is. Good to see. Maybe you are facing yourself.
There are a few things I'm still not used to saying. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Please. And thank you. But thank you, Anais.
At any rate, I'm off. You all take care now. Marisol, don't be too enigmatic or anything. Try. Before I forget. Meant to give you this earlier.
Your advanced upgrade kit.
Oh, thank you, Anais. Goodbye.
Guess we'll never know what happened to Anchorage Cham. You doing right?
Oh, not really.
Are you doing all right after
Not
that?
yet, at any rate. Everything's a bit raw right now. But suppose I will be. Thank you, dear.
Might take some time for Marisol to see yet, but I reckon this was the best possible outcome. There's always another way. Now she knows that too.
Yeah. We didn't keep her as a murderous old grandma. Back to the incognito.
Commander, it's customary to evaluate results after a mission of reasonable significance. Would now be good?
Let's do it.
I've had some time to cogitate over what occurred at Point Obviation. Some parts don't sit right with me still. Wonder if you and I might talk it through.
Yeah, you stuck thinking about what happened to Anchorite Burn, and here I was hoping we never talk about that mission again.
A bit, yes. With the work I used to do.
But I didn't
no
click that
stranger
one.
To guilt and regret. Midway into my
You were
requisite sleep
tricked.
cycle is when it usually plagues me the most. With Anchor's Brunn, I know what we did was right. I know it saved lives. But we tricked her. Forced her to doubt her mind. You heard her. She's not just dissuaded. We broke her. And yet, such actions were par for the course for me in the past. When my remorse for Brunn rears its head, it will need to get in line.
I'd bet Exemplar Southwest's reaction is the farthest thing from your mind. Any blame for Anchor's Brunn's fate should fall on her and that Exemplar.
Yes, Southworth was complicit. And now she's dead.
At least we won't have to worry about the universe ending now. For that reason, that is.
One hopes. According to Anais, we greatly reduced the likelihood of that occurring. It's not zero, but completing the brain off lowered the chance significantly.
Have any other old flames who might threaten the fate of the galaxy?
Let's say there are no present perils from my romantic past I'm aware of, though I can't rule it out completely. No, I'm thinking more about Anais. She seemed pleased that we listened to her concerns, so I've changed, apparently. Thanks to you.
Straight. You know what I've been thinking most about? Who killed Anchor's Chow?
Oh, Brunn obviously murdered her. Thought you knew that. Perhaps it was an accident. Perhaps she simply wanted to knock Chow unconscious so she could sneak away. Or not. Indefinite immurement isn't for everyone. Even the finest minds may crack under the strain. But her canned feigned concern about Chow, how she kept changing the subject, both belied an underlying sense of guilt to me.
Yes, you do seem different. You've been beaming since we left Point Obviation.
It's been a while since anyone gave me a good talking to like Anais did. And I'll admit your influence has been rather positive. I'm pleased with the path I'm on now. I didn't think this is what the plan had in store for me. I've been facing myself with the same zeal I face my enemies. With tidier results. Appreciate you taking the time to talk it over, Commander.
Marisol's a great example of it's never too late to change. And I think I've actually talked about this in previous Let's Plays, but never ever let anyone convince you. I mean it. Never, ever let anyone tell you that you can't change your ways. Not even yourself. That's usually the biggest perpetrator of those lies. We can all change. Now, I want to find a marksman mod. The damn box. We found it. I didn't have any luck finding an optic for my frost gun, but I have realized that I can either third person, which I might just end up doing for a little bit, because it does make aiming a little bit easier with this gun. But yeah, let's try it out. Why not?
Hey, you there. Got a minute?
Yeah, I sure do.
Hey, you there. I got a job that needs doing if you've got the time. It pays, of course. I need help finding some lost supplies.
I've already done it.
Well, I'll be. That's them, all right. Can I offer you a finder's fee for asset recovery?
Give supply crate. Sounds like a good deal to me.
Great. And here is one standard miscellaneous type 2 short-term contractor one-time assistance. The pleasure doing business with you.
Thanks. You have, like, anything else? It's actually kind of cool playing with third-person mode. I really like it. I use it a lot on my other playthrough that we've got going on that I keep mentioning 5,000 times an episode. Ow, my legs. But it does help so much when the sight on your gun is bad. Which, this one's not existent.
Seriously question the structural integrity of that bridge.
Sure, I question the integrity of these bugs. Oh. Come on, slap me, boy. Oh my god, I am looking a little woozy there. Come on, boy. Definitely changes the dynamic a bit. Oh, being able to give Marisol shields when we use our energy? Oh my god. Thank you. I'm just trying to handle this thing. Oh my god, I can actually aim with it. That's incredible. Inez! Need you alive. Mainly so that you can keep building up energy. Oh my good lord. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Excuse me, I've got a... Inez, juice me up right here. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. It's actually like a unique, actually, yeah. I just said actually twice. I was like, actually? Yeah. But this actually feels like a whole new experience. Okay, we need to use our shield. Get through this jack quick. But what we're heading towards is we're heading towards Inez's side quest. And we're just gonna take a stroll. There's been a lot of snipping on this planet. I'm just gonna see what the world has to offer.
For a great while, trusting no one, always on the move. Don't you get lonely?
Of course, it comes with the trade.
Make sure our shit is always reloaded. These guns have long reload times. Especially this one, dude. Gotta pour a whole quart of green Kool-Aid in this cup.
True, but with good reason. To be alone is to be efficient and free of any conflicts of interest. Why would I willingly choose to tie one hand behind my back?
I like the banter between these two. There's certain combos of... Oh god, my alarm. There's certain combos of party members that definitely have more interesting dialogue. Rather be it purposeful or accidental. Well, I guess Inez and Marisol probably have the most in common compared to the rest of the party, right? We got dutiful soldiers that are all for, like, serving a cause. What the What the heck? The game keeps trying to go to third-person mode. What is down here? Oh. Ooh, little basement? Oh my god, I feel like I'm exploring something. And it's over. What's down here? Nothing? We're just... Okay, well, that was pointless. See? You guys wonder why I don't edit out more shit. In fact... Alright, we have arrived... Looks like there's going to be a little bit of a search here as the entrance is not... Oh. Thought I was going to actually have to look for something. Hello, random person. Open, open. Earrings, background, ex-convict, safe combination acquired. Wow. Interesting. A safe that just ex-convict can open up. It's tiny things like that kind of make the game seem a little cooler.
Mentioned. Hard to fathom a lab in those caves. Whoa. Commander, hold up a moment.
What's up? Tell me what's going on.
Are you hearing this?
No.
Some manner of distress signal. Encrypted. One of Auntie's, I'm certain, but this one ain't entirely familiar to me.
Go on. Decipher it.
Can't unless you have an Auntie's Choice patented codebreaker on your person. Reckon we'll need to find the signal's source. If it's not to do with the lab, I'll be damned. We should press on.
Okay. I just have a light coming directly out of my chest. There's not even like a flashlight attachment. It's just emitting out of my chest. But did that like upgrade your thing? Okay.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Thing does not like shock. Play that. Oh. It's easier to see when I like proc my stealth too. Look at all the weird lights. Frozen maw. Is this where I'm supposed to go down? Okay. The noise could stop. I'm greatly appreciative of the noise, but it's gotta stop. Hands off Marisol, dude.
Packets are deployed. Someone's over a medic. Let's get you healed. Someone's over a medic.
Thought I heard like a really big one stomping around. Cool little ice cave. Multiple entrants. What in the world? The noise. It can't go on forever, right? Surely it'll have to stop at some point. Right?
What in the void? Law, I think I've seen enough death to fill 3 lifetimes. And it don't get any easier. What happened here?
There's one dead body.
He spent his last moments crawling over to this terminal from the wreck. Sorry, friend. Wait. He's got a code breaker on him.
Wow,
Let's
convenient.
see.
Does that mean we can stop listening to this godforsaken noise? Please! Break the code faster!
I'll be damned. That powered up the elevator. Signal's stronger than ever now. These poor bastards must have been responding to it same as us. This must be the lab.
Okay, we found the lab. What's up here, though?
The back door operational. Can't say I'm yearning to see what they've done with the place, though.
I just want answers. Let's go.
Okay. We'll go. We're going. We're going right now. Nothing could possibly stop us. All right, everybody, that's gonna be all right, that's gonna be it for today's episode, or not today's episode, but just a episode. I don't know how many I'm uploading in a day. Seems like a lot, but that's gonna be it. I hope everyone who watched, me appreciate you. You watched my video. Thank you for that. So nice of you. So very kind. I hope you have a good day. Day is good. Days are good, and I hope that all days after good. And brain. It's the sound. The sound, man. I can't think with this thing. But on a serious note, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day, and I hope you have a great day after that, and I hope that when you wake up tomorrow and face the day's challenges, getting lost on some desolate ice planet, and then having to find some hidden science facility, or you know what? Hold on, we're gonna go back. I forgot that we handled Marisol's quest at the beginning. I hope that when you wake up tomorrow, you don't have to make slight scientific altercations to a pocket universe or a micro universe so that a very highly educated individual doesn't notice your tamperings, and then after all that, you have to logic bomb them to the point that they doubt their own reasoning of thought, and you basically make them quit their life's passion. And all of that sounds terrible. This outro's been too long already. So we'll catch you on the next one. Words. Bye.